Hey everybody, welcome to our overview of our brand new $199 annual all-access Beachbody On Demand and Shakeology Challenge Pack.
And we're really excited about this because we think there's a lot of reasons that this is going to fuel the business for 2017.
Yeah, first we should say what that means, annual all access. What does it mean? Well, the annual part means that you get a 1-year subscription to Beachbody On Demand. The all access, that means that every single Beachbody program will be available to those that buy this product. And that includes 21 Day Fix, all of our premium products, 21 Day Fix, Core to Force, plus any new programs that we develop over the course of the year, you get access to that too.
So that's a real key and a real driver, particularly for new customers, is when you talk to them as a coach, there is such a value proposition for all of the new programs that will be there. So we're pretty excited.
Yeah, and you know, Jeff, but even though that we now have this all access, it doesn't mean that things have changed drastically. What's gotten our coaches success are bringing customers into their challenge groups on a program, having them do that workout, complete that workout, drink Shakeology every day, the coach providing them accountability. None of that changes. The only difference that we see is that, let's say that you were bringing someone in on a Core to Force into your Core to Force group. So normally you'd offer them the $160 Core to Force challenge pack, and that would be fantastic. But here's the exciting part. For just $40 more, actually $39 more, they can get a whole year's worth of fitness. So when they finish that program, that challenge group, the next program is just waiting for them, and they don't have to buy another fitness program, which means higher likelihood that you're going to keep them on Shakeology and on to meet their health and fitness goals.
Well, one of the nice pieces about that, you used the example of a $160 challenge pack. The nice part about this, at $199, whereas your commissions are $50, now they'll be $70. So
yeah, and that's really, so if somebody sells 3 challenge packs a month, that's an extra $60 that they're earning in that month, and that can really kickstart a coach's business who's just getting started.
Well, and we know that coaches that earn more faster, they stay longer, and they are more successful in this business.
And Jeff, I just want to go back to when we think back on when we launched challenge packs to begin with, what was so exciting, the reason why that was so successful, and really was the catalyst for our business taking off, was that one, it was a simple message. What a coach was selling was fitness, Shakeology, and accountability. Same thing that we're doing now with this $199 annual all-access Beachbody and Shakeology challenge pack. The other piece was that the challenge packs provided a better upfront commission. Still doing that. Now it moves up from $50 to $70 for the commission. It was easier for the coaches to talk about, they earned more money, and all in all, it created a phenomenal momentum for the network. So we want this to be just as successful, and we think it will be. But to add a little cream to it, in January and February, we're gonna offer 1 extra Success Club point every time you sell one of these. So not 2 Success Club points, but you'll get 3 Success Club points for each of these $199 all-access challenge packs that you sell.
Well, so the amazing thing, if you're to recap this, is what I'm hearing you say, Michael, I guess what I'm hearing us say is that, one, there's tremendous value for the customers, for the new customers that come into the business with all of the product that's there. 2, there's really a simplicity in the office. There's additional volume and commissions that are there as well. And like you say, we've added an additional Success Club point. So yet again, more incentive for this. And I think the other benefit is that up until this point, we haven't had a real, what I'll just call a direct line to BOD or to the digital platform. And now this is the challenge pack that will help us move in that direction. Now, the other challenge packs are still available, but this is a great incentive.
And you know what else really excites me about this, Jeff? We hear all the time from customers that, they go into a 21 Day Fix challenge group, and in their head, they're thinking, this is a 21 days and then I'm out. And what happens at the end of those 21 days when their next Shakeology is coming up, they say, I'm done, I did my 21 days. What's exciting about this program is that when the customers purchase this annual program, they're changing their mindset a little bit from thinking that it's a 21-day or 30-day commitment to saying, you know what, I'm going to make a change and I'm going to commit a year to making this change. And that little mindset shift can be huge for a couple reasons. One, yes, we want to keep them focused, get them through that first program, even if it's a 21-day program. But in their head, they've already thought, you know what, I've committed to this for a year, and they've already paid for it for a year. So again, and even those customers that maybe fall off, a few months later, a new program comes out, it's inside of the Beachbody On Demand subscription they've already paid for. What the coach has the opportunity to do is reconnect with that person, say, hey, look, excellent news, a new program came out, and as a matter of fact, you've already paid for it, so you don't have to buy anything. Let's just get you back into our challenge group, get you back on Shakeology. Big opportunity for the coach and for that customer to get results.
Well, I'm going to back up just a little bit where you talked about the power of the challenge packs and challenge groups when we initially introduced those. There was just a simplicity and a real driver there. And this to me just mirrors that, and that simplicity and the incentives that surround this. And it reinforces our core business model that I think is going to be great for customers and great for coaches.
Yeah.
So,
and let's just conclude, when it really comes down to it, Carl tells us all the time, the thing that sells is when you can provide the best value to the customer. And hands down, this challenge pack at $199 with everything that they get is the absolute best value that you can offer the customer. So with that, when you're connecting with your customers, bringing in new coaches, never forget, $39 more, you are offering such a better value, such a bigger opportunity for them to get the results they're after. So $199 annual, all access, BOD and Shakeology Challenge Pack. Let's go get them.
here's to a great 2017.